All right, I like the sound of that. It's a pleasure to be here. Can we all rise as we receive the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana? Your Excellency, you're welcome to this gathering. We continue to rise for the national anthem, please.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Colleagues and friends, the role of data in development, governance, and global cooperation has never been more far-reaching. In a world of uncertainty, data remain a powerful tool for making informed decisions. That is why it is a distinct pleasure for me to welcome all of you on behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and on my own behalf to Accra and to this high-level meeting. Welcome to Ghana. Welcome to Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Ghana believes that policy must be informed by facts, shaped by reality, and designed for inclusive impact to achieve the Ghana we want. Thus, we have anchored governance in a data-driven and evidence-informed approach. Permit me to give some background and to highlight a few initiatives. On the economic front, Ghana has shown commendable fiscal stewardship. GDP growth accelerated to 5.3% in the first quarter of 2025, and inflation fell to 12.1% in July. You don't think it's a good one? This has enabled a narrowed fiscal deficit target, which is a positive signal of recovery and discipline. We build, therefore, on the foundation of a resilient and dynamic economy. One important project is our flagship 1 Million Coders Initiative, a digital skills and youth employment program being implemented with several partners. We are equipping young Ghanaians with digital and data skills to match the demands of the digital economy. As His Excellency the President has stated, this initiative marks our intent to transition from a consumer of technology to an important contributor. As part of our strategic minerals sector reforms, we launched Gold Board, a new agency to regulate gold trading. We introduced the Gold Board Task Force as well to combat illegal mining. In 5 months, official exports were valued at over $5 billion. Similarly, our mining laws are undergoing their most sweeping overhaul in 20 years. The Ministry of Lands and Mineral Resources, Natural Resources, is reducing license durations and mandating local development contributions and reforms that prioritize community and environmental welfare. across health, agriculture, climate resilience, and the blue economy, impactful innovations driven by data are taking root in the form of real-time analysis, land use planning, weather-resilient seed systems, or satellite monitoring of our forests and coastlines. These are all guided by our policy to mainstream data stewardship and evidence use across ministries, departments, and agencies. And our National Statistical Office, the GSS, has shown remarkable adaptability from designing rapid surveys during the pandemic to fostering productive long-term partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is, of course, not going it alone. The Make Inclusive Data the Norm project with our colleagues from Colombia and Kenya is an example of how the Global South can design solutions that reflect the realities of underserved populations and how citizen-generated data can shape better outcomes. This relationship shows our potential to reshape data governance for the exchange of knowledge and the advancement of inclusive data systems. In fact, many of our achievements would be impossible without collaboration. We therefore acknowledge our other partners like the UN, the World Bank, and many other development partners, heads of corporations, civil society, and the private sector, and of course the Global Partnership for Sustainable Development Data, and many, many others for their support, the cooperation, and your continued investment in Ghana's data ecosystem. Definitely, government is pleased to co-host this year's event with the GSS and in collaboration with the Global Partnership on whose board we serve now. Thank you. As we look toward the next year's Global Data Festival, Ghana will continue to showcase her best practices and innovations from tax data modernization of the Ghana Revenue Authority through the use of mobile data for sustainable statistics and disaster reduction planning to innovation in data science, machine learning, and others. We will continue to elevate the voices of our youth and data scientists, many of whom are already building impactful solutions in agriculture, climate, public health, and land restoration. We are very proud of that. Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, let us approach today's deliberations with clarity and resolve. Time is running out on the targets we agreed and set for the SDGs. But our innovation, unity, and commitment can push us forward. Let us reaffirm our commitment to investing in the data proficiency of our institutions and embedding evidence in policy making. We must arrive at a destination where data are not something done exclusively for us or about us, but also generated by our people, governed by us, and used in our service. When we meet again next year at the festival, it should be to celebrate our progress and to show that the Global South has taken its rightful place in the global data movement. Please enjoy your stay in Accra, and may this festival be the beginning of an exciting new chapter in our journey together. I want to thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.